excited to be explaining our new, updated fairy tale inspired collection here at Sub Rosa Tea. We have 6 caffeine free teas, along with 3 other black teas that we will be explaining in this video.
Hello, BC. You're looking beautiful today.
And you're looking magically wicked.
Why, thank you. Friends, here at Sub Rosa Tea, we think tea time should be fun. We have 6 delicious teas to tell you about. They're all caffeine-free in the Fairy Tale collection. However, we were inspired to create just a few more, so we will be talking about 9 of the teas. The 6 teas in the Fairy Tale collection are currently a part of our everyday teas. They're not limited edition the way some of the teas that I talk about in the videos. Friends, if you're watching live, please smash that like button and give us a comment. We know that you're watching, but we can't see who is commenting and who's watching until you actually comment. Then we can see your name. Friends, we have over 100 flavors of loose leaf tea. They're all on our website, subrosatea.com. You can also download our mobile shopping app, which is Sub Rosa Tea, with 3 words, 2 spaces in the middle. The app is completely free to download. The best thing about the app is you can shop via videos like this. So when you're watching the video, whether it's live or on the replay, all of our products you can easily tap and put into your shopping cart. We are going to move the queue now to tell you all about these teas. Again, friends, the 6 teas in this collection are completely caffeine-free. They are inspired by fairy tales. And I kind of figure it's twofold. 1, perfect for reading at night. 2, they're caffeine free. So I really like the idea of you introducing new tea drinkers to our products that are caffeine free. They can drink them any time of night. Maybe some of you have children or grandchildren, and it's definitely time to explore the world of tea with your littles. Hey there, Miss Bernita. Thanks for watching live. I appreciate it. Friends, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Those of you who are watching on the replay, there won't be any live read above our heads, but we can still answer your questions. And of course, you can always email us at orders@subrosatea.com. First up, friends, in the queue, we have our fairy tale inspired bundle. Here at Sub Rosa Tea, all of the teas that we're going to be talking about are for sale individually in 3 sizes. But you can also save money by buying the bundle. So if all 6 interest you, definitely give them a try by adding the bundle to your cart. We have them in 2 sizes. The Try Me size is a 1/2 ounce. It makes 5 to 6 to maybe 8 cups. And the value size makes about 20 to 24 servings for the 2-ounce bag. And again, that's the value size. Miss Aurora, would you like to steep up some tea?
Yes, I will.
Friends, we do have our kettle in, we don't have it in the queue, but we do sell programmable electric kettles. You're going to see Miss Sleeping Beauty here use a filter paper, which is disposable. It's kind of like making a tea bag, which is perfect for those of you who are on the go, as I think both Maleficent and Sleeping Beauty would be, quite naturally, for sure. First up, friends, we've got our Beauty and the Beast. This collection we introduced a couple of years ago. So there are 5 returning teas. We do have a new tea to tell you about, but this is one that's been around for quite some time. Again, friends, this is Beauty and the Beast. Oh, I'm talking about Beauty and the Beast. This is a rooibos tea. It has flavor notes of vanilla and almond. It also has rose petals.
Oh, rooibos.
Do you want to refresh their memory what the story of Beauty and the Beast is?
Yes, in the story Beauty and the Beast, the king and the queen have a wonderful me.
No, Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, wait, that's different. In the story Beauty and the Beast, there is this king who gets cursed because of his selfishness. And then the curse is that he has to fall in love before the last petal of a rose falls. or else he stays a beast forever.
Oh my goodness. Well, I have to tell you, he could definitely just drink a cup of this tea, right? Hey there, Miss Laura. Laura, since you're watching live, you make sure you let me know if I'm going to see you later on this month. If you need me to bring you anything in particular, make sure you get your order in ASAP. Next up, friends, is our Cinderella. Cinderella. This tea is, again, caffeine-free. All of them are in this particular collection. This is a honey bush inspired tea. So a honey bush based tea. If you're not familiar, rooibos is the base for Beauty and the Beast. Rooibos is known as the red tea. It's known to be good for headaches, inflammation, and insomnia. Honey bush has very similar properties. It has a great smooth taste. There's no actual honey in it. It's just the name of the plant because it is naturally nice and sweet. No sugar, no actual honey here. But with the honey bush in particular, it has a lot of antioxidants, and I do think that is a huge benefit to you. When you think about your daily tea habit, this is a great collection to add. Adding a tea in the evening will help you in so many ways, not only with muscle and bone recovery, but sleep and the ability to calm down as well. Cinderella, though, what's the most iconic thing about Cinderella? The pumpkin, of course. So this is a caffeine-free pumpkin spice tea, very similar to a pumpkin chai. This is one of our best-selling teas. Again, we sell all 6 of these teas all year. Next up, friends, Hansel and Gretel. Hansel and Gretel. This is a caffeine-free tea. Again, friends, the funny thing about Hansel and Gretel is that even though they were abandoned in a forest, they met a witch. The witch lives in a house of gingerbread, cake, and fruit and pastries. She has quite a sweet tooth. This tea is probably the most fun tea that we have in our entire collection. Yes, it has dried fruit in it, but also has cinnamon sticks and huge pieces of popcorn. It gives it a really unique taste. I really think the young people in your life will love it. Keep in mind, though, these teas in particular, we highly recommend that you steep them in boiling water. How long should we steep these caffeine-free teas?
5 to 8 minutes.
Absolutely. You don't have to drink them that hot, but you will get more of the health benefits when it is steeped using boiling water. They're caffeine-free. The blends that have the tea plant in them can get bitter if the water is not the right temperature. These you cannot mess up. They will not get bitter, and they won't oversteep, which I love. Next up, friends, Princess Jasmine. Princess Jasmine. This is, again, friends, this is a blend of both rooibos and honeybush teas. I don't know about you, but jasmine has a very specific taste. So you haven't tried it yet. This is a good blend to try out. This has both jasmine and apricot. Just a little bit of fruit in the background. But as Miss Aurora just showed you, this blend also has a fun gold crowns. Do you remember the story of Princess Jasmine? She was one strong woman. She was very strong-willed. Yes, she was. Her father wanted her to find a husband who was a prince, and she wanted to fall in love. Friends, I think you will really enjoy the strength of this Princess Jasmine tea. Next up, friends, our Sleeping Beauty. Who remembers the story of Sleeping Beauty? Do you want to tell them the story?
Once upon a time, in a land far, far away, a king and a queen had a girl named Aurora, otherwise known as Sleeping Beauty. And their fairies were each giving their gifts to Sleeping Beauty. But Maleficent, the fairy godmother of Aurora, decided to curse Aurora.
I think she was jealous
I think she was too.
of your beauty.
And she cursed Aurora on her 16th birthday to prick her finger on a spinning wheel and fall asleep.
How is she going to break the curse?
A true love's kiss.
Do we need a kiss here?
No, we just need tea.
We do. We just need tea. Friends, this tea is called Sleeping Beauty. It really is one of our best-selling teas. What's in it?
In the Sleeping Beauty tea, we have mint, vanilla, and chamomile.
It is a chamomile-based tea. So this particular tea is known to be calming and relaxing. It's not going to necessarily make you fall into a deep slumber, and definitely not for 100 years. But definitely do steep it at using boiling water. Next up, the new tea. Oh, you guys have so much patience, and I appreciate it. Finally, we are here at the new tea in this collection. This is Tinkerbell. Tinkerbell.
It really does look like Tinkerbell.
That's definitely a sweet thing for you to say. So Tinkerbell, the story, again, she is a fairy in the forest. She's born of a baby's first laughter. And she found out that she was to be a tinker, who someone, her job is to actually make and fix things. That's why she's called Tinkerbell. I know. I know. This was inspired by Tinkerbell and the fact that when you're walking through the forest, Tinkerbell would, of course, make friends with the bees. She would pick flowers. And of course, most definitely, she would add just a little bit of milk to her tea. I think that's spot on for Tinkerbell. So this particular tea blend does have chamomile flowers, but it also has star anise, big pieces of citrus fruit, big cardamom pods. There is no dairy though, but it does have almond. It is sweet. It is delicious. We definitely hope that you will try our new fairy tale inspired Tinkerbell tea. Friends, those are the 6 teas in the updated fairy tale collection, but I've got 3 more teas to tell you about. I'm already dressed in costume, and you know, there's more. There's more to the story here. Next up, we've got a black tea. This is our poison apple. In the past, this tea has always been limited edition, that we sell it mostly in the fall through the winter months, and then we retire it for the summer. So it is back again. That reminds me, if you are looking for black teas that we sell all year, you want to go to the loose leaf tea page, click the drop down so you can find all of the black teas. You can also always run a search by ingredient. We have a search box both on our mobile shopping app and of course on our website. This tea, if you like apple teas, we also have a whole apple orchard tea collection. This isn't in it though. This is kind of special. This is honestly one of our best-selling teas. People just love it. The poison apple tea, again, friends, it's a black tea. It has around 60 milligrams of caffeine per 8-ounce cup. It has sweet apple, hot cinnamon, and dark chocolate notes. Now that you know what's in it, I think you can see why it sells so incredibly well for us. Next up is Maleficent. Maleficent. Friends, again, this is a limited edition collection tea. This is been updated. We've had a Maleficent in the past. It has black currants and elderberries and echinacea. Maleficent actually was a fairy that was known to be evil, but she's dressed in black. I don't know. We're not going to judge a woman by what she wears, are we? No, of course not. But Maleficent was thought to be evil, but she was actually one of those magically evil geniuses. She had a lot of healing powers. So this tea, again, with the currants, elderberries, and echinacea, this is a delicious tasting tea, but it's actually good for your immune system. So I have a feeling that Maleficent will be only available during the winter months. That is historically when we sell it the most. And again, the black teas, friends, you can definitely cold steep them. This is a delicious cup of iced tea, but if you would like the elderberries and echinacea to come through stronger, please do use hot water. Last but certainly not least today is our hot buttered rum. Hot buttered rum. This tea we have had for quite some time. It has been a part of other limited edition collections, but I was thinking about Tinkerbell and Peter Pan. And who came to mind? But Captain Hook. I don't know about you, but what would Captain Hook want to drink? It would be rum. It would be rum. It actually would be. Friends, this is one of our best-selling teas. So here with the hot buttered rum, if you didn't know, hot buttered rum is actually a real cocktail. It is quite delicious, very similar to a hot toddy. It is almost always served warm. It does have our tea. We have mimicked those flavors by using butterscotch and some spices. So it is both sweet and hot spices in the background of a butterscotch base. It is a black tea. It is absolutely delicious, whether you steep it hot or cold. My personal preference is 195 degrees for just 2 minutes. Of all the people watching live, very few comments and absolutely no questions. Do you have anything you would like to add?
I would like to say that while none of our teas can put you into an 100-year sleep,
True.
They are very relaxing and very delicious. So if you ever need a true love prince, just get some tea.
Get some tea. We do think tea time should be fun here, friends. Next week, we are going to be talking about Halloween candy-inspired loose leaf tea. Again, a complete collection of tea that do taste like actual candy, but no sugar, no carbs, no calories. The week after that is Thanksgiving pies, and then the very last week in October, we are off the air. No live video that last weekend, but you can almost always find us on Sunday nights at 8 p.m. Standard Eastern Standard Time, both on our website, our Facebook, and our mobile shopping app. All of these teas are available now, and some of them are limited edition. But anyway, do remove. The tea is done steeping. Daisy says hi. Hi, Daisy.
Hello, Daisy.
I feel like I should blow Daisy a kiss. Thank you for watching, friends. We hope that you have enjoyed today's video. No matter what you do with the rest of your day, we hope that you have yourself a cup of tea and live happily ever after. Bye-bye, friends.